Welcome to the African Flag Color Parade, where colors speak louder than words and every stripe is stitched with struggle. Now, from revolution to resilience, let's meet the contenders waving from A to Z today. Now, first on the field is Algeria, cloaked in white, green, and a crescent red. Now, the white whispers peace, but the green may be roaring with some deep religious roots. Now, that's blood red crescent you see there. It's not just for moonlight prayers, I tell you. It's a badge of over 1.5 million martyrs who told France, checkmate, enough is enough. Algeria didn't win freedom. I tell you, it bled for it. Now marching in like a militant orchestra is Angola. Now red for the rivers of revolution and black for the soil that has been soaked in man's struggle. Now, but that African machete and cog, well, that symbolic combo deal is what was used to cut the chains and build their future. Their flag isn't subtle. It's a manifesto that has been stitched in both vengeance and vision. Benin jogs in with an old school classic looking at the green, yellow, red. Now, green says we hope, yellow says we're rich, and red says maybe not without a fight. Now, it's giving the Pan African, vibe with a side of pray it works. This flag is a motivational speaker in itself. It's full of vision, it's short on receipts. Botswana now enters into the B like a quiet king. Now, blue skies, black and white stripes. That's not zebra print, my friend. It's racial harmony. Blues for rain, because when your economy depends on diamonds and droughts, I tell you, every drop counts. Simplicity? Yes, but I tell you, it's now very sovereign. Burkina Faso busting wearing revolution red and fatal green. Now that yellow star in the center, Thomas Sankara's eternal flame. This flag is a protest in not just polyester, but it's loud, bold, and still demanding a goal against bad governance. Revolutionary on paper, but it's transitional in practice. Burundi comes in with 3 red stars on a white cross. Unity, work, and progress. But don't be fooled. I tell you, this isn't a peaceful picnic. Beneath those symbols lies decade of ethnic relay. Now the flag dreams of peace, but its reality currently is a replay of resets. Cabo Verde, Cabo Verde, Cavade, coasting like a jazz solo in a moonlit beach. Blue for sea, stars for the 10 islands, and that red stripe you see everywhere. It calls for hard work, not just holiday tans. This flag is Caribbean energy with some African depth. Diplomatic, deliberate, and smoother than a Creole ballad. Cameroon sprints in wearing Pan-African power, green, red, and yellow, and the lone star smack in the center. It says unity, but the Anglophone regions might call it foul. This flag looks united, but behind the scenes, what are we talking about? VAR is checking for internal discontents. We're watching. Central African Republic. Here we need an accent. Should we say Flag Fusion 5.0? Blue for freedom, red for unity, and green and yellow for hope and faith. All sliced by a vertical red like a sword through the chaos. This is a flag designed by a poet general. Over-designed, maybe, but it is sure absolutely symbolic. And closing the match in this episode is Chad. Blue, yellow, red. Wait a minute, is Romania playing today? No. Chad copied the homework and just squinted real hard. Now blue for sky, yellow for the sun, red for the bloodshed. We never forget that. But it's simple, it's original, and the jury is still out. And that's the full-time whistle on the flag. Color Parade, A to C for now. Remember, in the League of African History, every color tells a comeback story. Now stick around for the next match because the flags don't lie, even when the governments do.